is you might notice there might be a bunch of different icons or little pictures on your screen. Those are like the really important programs. I'll go ahead and get you to the desktop screen here. Yeah. Oh yeah. You might notice that sometimes we'll talk more about why sometimes computers look a little different like this. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Sometimes Windows 8 sometimes will start you off on the start screen. Well, we'll talk more about what a start menu is and how that works. So our desktop, centrally located place, and kind of like thinking of examples, say like a church. Like say you go into the front doors of a church, the really important rooms that you're there to use are probably directly connected to the lobby. So like the sanctuary, the pastor's offices, as well as rooms that might not be the reason you go to a church, but still are really important to have, like the janitor's closet, the bathrooms. So in the case of our computers, those really important rooms are things like our web browsers, so like Internet Explorer or Google Chrome to go on the internet. Maybe we have programs to write letters or spreadsheets like Word or Excel. So the reasons we might actually use a computer. But then we also have, a lot of times we'll have programs that aren't the reason you go to use a computer, but are good for just keeping your computer nice and clean and safe. So like our antivirus and our anti-spyware. So again, you want to go to a church just for the janitor's office, but it's really good to have that really handy in case you need it. And just like a really big building, not every room can connect to the lobby. Sometimes you have to go down the hallway to get to the rest of those rooms. In the case of our computers, those hallways are our start menus. And the start menus, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner of our screens, you'll see either a little kind of blue circle or a white rectangle that has a Windows icon on it. So go ahead, using your mouse, go ahead and move your pointer on the screen. Try and move it down to the bottom left corner. Oh, and I forgot to mention about USB. If I pull in connect to your mouse, find a USB port and plug it in there. And sometimes it's confusing to remember which side's up and which way is down. I like to think of this guy as like a little alligator. So if you look at him, you might see there's squares on both sides. Only one of the squares is our actual set of holes. And on the bottom, you have the tongue. So it's kind of like an alligator facing you. So go ahead and put the alligator in. Make sure.
This is wild.